My name is Howie Levin, now Hadas Levin. Certainly, as I also wrote on Facebook, Steve Schafer was probably one of the most profound and I think meaningful influences really in terms of changing my life and bringing my life to where I am today. First and foremost, obviously it's a heritage really from even before that because I'm an Asrui product. I went to Asrui, was in Asrui many years, all through the entire format, and as a Siftiite, basically was on a track really, almost on a runway, really to take off to really the experience of where I've gotten to today. But I want to tell you about four particular experiences, or three additional particular experiences that I remember with Steve. First of all, when I was in Gerin Arava, Steve said, okay, we have to Israelicize the reform movement. We're going to do this. And he was almost like a general in battle. Okay, we were in battle, okay? The reform movement really didn't want to become Zionists.
We're still in battle.
Okay, we're still in battle. We really didn't, they really sort of supported the Israel program, sort of, okay? But we were really at war, and he sent me to Camp Swig, where we met.
Yeah, I was there.
Well, we met. And he said, okay, I'm sending you out to Swig. You're going to promote the Israel programs. This was part of Gerin Arava's mandate. I was at Camp Swig, and Steve Makoff, right? Wasn't that the director? Wouldn't let me talk to the kids. And that was it. I was in siege for 3 days. 3 days, okay? I'm talking with Steve on the phone, back and forth. What do we do? How do we do it? And Steve is sort of maneuvering, pulling the strings from behind the scenes. Finally, Steve Makoff eventually conceded, and I was able to talk to the kids and talk to the staff. And I think there's a few people that came from Swig as a result of that. We sort of like got together and whatever. So that was an adventure, but that was really an experience in the trenches with Steve. We were like shoulder to shoulder, and we were like seeing exactly how we're going to be able to do that, which was really good training for our next experience. Was the creation of Artza. Now this was full-fledged war. Okay? Michael comes up with this idea. We'll start to talk about it with the Israel staff. This sounds really good, but we're going to mount a major assault now. And we go to the biennial convention, really to create Artza. And this was just unbelievable. And this was really, Steve was now a 4-star general in my book, basically helping us, architecting, guiding us, and really working behind the scenes to a great deal to get us to where we finally got to with the creation of Artza. In spite of some things that were said there, go back to your this kibbutz and that, et cetera. Those who were there will relate to that.
I'm sorry, I have to say this. I remember one particular official of the reform movement after, how he was leading us, but we were all doing all sorts of things like plastering places with petitions. One particular high-level person in the reform movement telling us, what the are you guys doing?
No, I remember who that was.
We won't bring that up. And finally, my last memory really was Steve was in St. Thomas when I went to go visit him as a person who really affected my life very, very substantially and brought me to a very happy place because I'm very happy with what I'm doing and what I do. And I went to visit him in St. Thomas. It was a different moment, reflection on what was in the past. And it's just great. And all I can say is thank you, Steve Schafer, really for changing my life and for changing so many other lives and for really having a profound impact really on Jewish existence and the Jewish future because it's an exponential effect. Each one of us as a product of this experience that we've had together, join together to create others and yield really an exponential effect, which I think is really having a major effect even here today in Israel, and certainly I think in world Judaism. Thank you.